Yep.
All right.
Ready?
Oh, look at me!
When
I
you-
got a judge area.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm loading
Why my
too.
shit taking so?
who got the stream in the
I
back?
think y'all can join in, but I don't know how to do
A
it.
blazer?
Like for the jury. How do you do it for the
This
jury?
he looks like a piece of shit.
Definitely
I
can't.
gotta defend this man. He looks like
I,
a
God damn it.
Oh wait, what are we
When
doing?
the
Settings?
fuck? Yeah, that's a great question. Wait.
Mouse sensitivity.
Ah!
Joke tips.
Oh yeah, somebody is watching this shit.
I'm watching it.
That's how it
Make
is.
sure it ain't me. My dumb ass.
Voice detection volume.
Mr. Big.
Not dipping well enough.
Not fitting well enough. These are some serious allegations. Nerd, I am
Oh
indeed a
God,
nerd.
I gotta defend the bit. I can't lose here. This kills my credibility. Like I'm done if I lose here.
Damn.
Yeah, I
I'm
can.
glad that I see your
Your
fucking
dip
mouth
credibility
moving
is
as you
on the
looking at the
line.
envelope.
Oh shit. He made this shit personal. Fuck you.
Oh my gosh. This guy's a what the
For sure. I gotta defend the bit.
Oh no.
I ain't signed up for this, bro. I know it's gonna be the same.
Bailiff! Bailiff!
Yo, the
You
bailiff
ain't
is
your
writing
job.
something down.
First thing I write down in my notes is,
Girl that you featured.
does he dip the way he should be dipping?
It's like the way everybody writes in their little notepads. Who the fuck put Amin Ra next to me? I can't say this. What am I wearing? I think it's from the last time I played. I'm wearing the same shit. Why you look at me? No,
Breaking news!
how we
Breaking
already
news.
breaking news? What happened?
Whoa.
Right in front of us.
Tragic.
Oh, are you over there writing the story yet?
This is me?
No, not
I'm
moving
legit.
well enough. Well, now we gotta start the prison.
He don't.
Witness to
Oh
this
my
day,
God.
send them back to this.
He look like he don't get go crazy.
You figured out how to do it.
I'm learning.
I haven't been judging, so I can't help you. All I know is you gotta scroll through.
Oh, have we
I
started?
do. I don't
Yeah,
know.
technically, yes, we did.
Oh,
Present
shit.
your information to me now.
All right. So, Judge, as you see here, the defendant, Mr. Bip, as he would like to call himself, has been accused of not bipping well enough by his attorney, who is known as the biggest bipper that there is,
You got a lot of
Veli
shit thrown
Honcho.
at you right now. I can't really focus on your argument.
Somebody
All I
just
see is
laced
the
me.
air. Order! Order! There will be order.
Ah, that was not me.
And as
Bailiff, bailiff,
Oh,
I need you to get the paper throwers for me.
Why can't I hear her?
Me?
Yeah, you're like
Ow,
really loud.
ow.
Oh, turn my volume up in your settings.
In the game settings? Where game
Turn me up in your game settings.
someone waste my shit. Damn.
Well, I can't. There's a use for that.
I'm done.
Present. Present.
All right. So as I was saying, yes, Mr. Bip
Yeah,
over
you're
there.
on,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we know.
Yes.
How
I
the
could deliver guilty or not guilty.
how the hell do we? Okay, well, I'm just gonna state things. Yeah, so we have caught Mr. Bip over there, not bipping well enough, which is kind of surprising because his attorney, the very first bipologist that there is to be, is known for his bipping. But why has Mr. Bip not using the bip information that was presented on film, that I do not know. But why are you walking around not bipping, Mr. Bip?
Hello. Welcome into the stream. God dang it, not y'all making me dance. The judge cannot dance right now. The judge will dance.
Okay. Put it down. Put it down. I'm the jury.
Judge information. All right, I need y'all to figure out how to bring me stuff. I got a tab function, and I got things, and there's witnesses. There's two witnesses. There's a sad clown and a president.
We have to make up the story.
I'll tell you right now, if Mr. Bip here wasn't bipping, I wouldn't be defending the Bip.
I only had it in my head. I was put up and down.
Turn that nigga into a duck.
Oh. Hey, I can decide who can share evidence. All right, so right now, the ball is in Belly's court to share, for your lawyer to share stuff. Internet comments. What? Where'd it go? Oh wait.
You see when he
First tab.
I don't think of anything else that can really defend the Bip besides internet comments.
Outrageous because.
Thank you.
You know what? I suppose. Now.
None of
the
these
prosecutor-
cards fit the situation.
Leak DMs.
You see, as
That's crazy.
as Mr. Bip over there may have been under the leadership of his attorney, Billy Honcho. Yes, Billy Honcho with the cowboy hat and the blood in the mouth. As you can see, there has been multiple DMs of him not bipping well enough. As you can see his facial expression, does that look like a man who will go into DMs of multitude of women, black women at that, and not show his bip to not score? It does not. If you look at my well off colleague, the attorney, Billy Honcho, 2 times, yes sir. You know, he's a very astute with the bipping. And why has this man been very astute? Because he was born with the bip. So why can he not teach his very own defendant how to bip? Why are there DMs from multiple women, not just one, just not 2, but a good 10 to 15 different women of him not showing off the bip? You see, Judge, that bipping is not allowed. He is not bipping well enough to be free.
Is this true that you haven't been teaching the ways of the bip accurately?
In my
Have you
defense,
been hogging all the bips?
Your Honor, I have never met this man a day in my life. He may.
No.
Damn.
You try that
Seen the
again.
Bip on. He may have seen the Bip online and tried to copy the Bip, but I have never personally taught him the Bip. I've never personally taught anyone the Bip.
Objection.
Objection.
Nigga, ain't that my call?
I'm damn sure.
Don't
I ain't teach you the Bip.
don't I say?
Sir, you ain't never been to I get to choose where you go.
Order in the.
I get to choose who bipping or not. I'm not going to jail.
Did
You
it?
don't bip. Look at your
Am I not the one who says that? Is that not my call to say order in the court? No. Is it just me?
I'm the judge.
I mean, objections.
What?
My fault. I said the wrong thing. But as you can see here, good old judge.
You were
That's a good
speaking.
question.
What were you saying, Daddy Trey?
What is bipping?
Please define bipping for the court.
Yeah, explain that first.
Bipping is a way of life. You feel me? Bipping is how you go about your life every day. You feel me? It's a certain level that you gotta reach to be considered a bipper. You feel me? You can't live your life on the low end all the time and say you bipping. That's not bipping. Bipping is you wake up early in the morning, hop in the shower, you fresh. You look in the mirror, and you know you're like, today is yours. This is your day. That's it.
Your client looking at you like, bro, help me.
There's this false narrative being created that I know this man. I've never met this man a day in my life.
You're not a very good lawyer.
You, first of all, for people here who haven't dealt with the legal system, you can't defend somebody you know. It's not allowed.
Okay. I suppose this is fact.
I suppose so.
I suppose. Proceed. More evidence, please. More evidence. I don't know how to call a witness. Someone call a witness.
They don't.
Yeah. I call the witness.
Damn, man, whistle doesn't whistle anymore.
What that mean?
So to call a witness, you scroll your thing so you see like a little eye icon.
An eye icon.
Yeah, you see that one? There should be that one right there. You see the icon on it? Hammer?
The hammer? Oh, I can scroll. Bring in a witness.
And if you hit red, it brings in the defense prosecutor. If you hit blue, it brings in the defense.
This is fun. Alright.
Your person don't even look like he
witness.
want to be set free.
We have a witness.
Who am I? The clown.
You're the second clown. No bib shout. Ooh. The jury said there's. You're not going to question the witness.
Hello.
I don't know how to say this.
I just start talking.
You pretty much your prosecutor calls a witness. Talk to them.
Yes.
Okay. Proceed. So, witness. Have you seen this man over here dip before?
Yes, I remember him passing me on the street before.
You sound hesitant. Are you telling the truth?
Yeah, I'm just depressed.
Do you
Okay.
remember what dipping is?
I mean, from what I've heard him tell me personally,
Wait.
it doesn't sound like he was doing it good enough.
Sentence? Oh,
Mm.
wait. What do you mean? Can you get in a sentence? Seriously, what? No way. What do you mean? Sorry, I'm talking to Jack.
Tragic.
Prosecutor, do you have any questions?
So you say you saw Mr. Bip, over there, bipping crossing the street one day. But what? Oh,
Oh, Lord.
I'm about to say, well, damn, she gone. But what was the bip that Mr. Bip was bipping in?
Just say that one more time.
What was the bip that Mr. Bip was bipping in? Since you so happily saw him walking down the street one day.
I'll be honest, I didn't see too much of anything.
So
Kind of looked raggedy.
So as you see, Your Honor, if Mr. Bip was walking by this lovely,
Why is there an objection?
The bip has nothing to do with how he looked. That
well, damn.
I obviously cannot.
That man turned into a chicken.
Well, damn, why you gonna turn him back?
This is not what.
Hit it 2 times.
His objection.
My bad.
She did.
You need a new bailiff. I don't know who this motherfucker is.
This one might be.
You need a bailiff with a little soap.
As a judge with no self-control, do you truly believe in the bip?
I feel like I do, but I don't think that's what I saw that day.
Enough said.
So what I'm hearing is, Judge, is that even the
We're
witness
hearing guilty from the audience.
is the witness herself did not see the bip from Mr. Bip. I also have another state of evidence.
Okay, you may bring it. I have given you the ability to bring evidence.
An unknown
This is
SIM
another
card.
Guaranteed scam.
Now, someone who has the bip, right? Someone who is very Bippish, someone who would present themselves as a Bipper. Would you not agree with me? Veli Honcho 2 times, yes sir.
I would not agree with you.
That why would you need to do a guaranteed scam? Usually someone who
Because
is
scamming is a bit.
is it really though? Because you look.
Scamming is for sure a bit.
Because if you look at your client's face, does he look like that he's a guaranteed scammer of a Bipper?
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. He does.
Breaking news!
No.
Oh, breaking news!
How we got breaking news already?
Damn.
Oh!
You know, I don't agree to these type of terms and whatnot.
I don't know.
Is this like a lover's bat now?
Lover's
The
bat is
news
crazy.
said it all. Oops, I ain't mean to smack you, but the news.
Damn.
The news
Trash.
says it
Yeah.
all.
News don't say shit.
We're gonna allow for Attorney Veli to present any evidence that they may have. A loyalty card.
Never know.
Is he,
Okay.
please explain this loyalty card.
Now, me and the prosecutor have been friends for a multitude of years now.
Mm.
He's come to me today to challenge the BIP. Where's the loyalty? Me and him sat down and created the BIP together, and now he challenges the BIP.
It
That's
feels,
loyalty.
this feels like it's personal. This is becoming really, this makes the breaking news even more believable now. Because it's
Whoa,
getting
whoa,
really
whoa,
personal.
whoa,
This isn't
whoa,
even-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I object the hell out of that.
Go stop it right there. But
Objection approved. Is stricken from the court.
I have,
Strike that from the records, please.
I do have this piece of evidence, Judge, if you may.
Okay, present your evidence.
Ooh.
An endless eclipse, a cosmic power outage. We forgot to pay the bills. Now, someone who you would think is a very good Bipper judge, right? As my good sir over there, Billy Hunter 2 times, yes, sir. As he would be the beginner of the bipping, right? Who would forget to pay the bills? Usually those who forget to pay the bills usually have, a lack of funds. And as his person is he has guaranteed scams, as that is considered the quote unquote BIP in question, correct? Why would he forget to pay the bill? That doesn't sound very
This is true.
Bippish to me. That doesn't sound like a person who carries themselves with a BIP.
We?
I mean, you don't. Not every scam is gonna hit like the chase,
No shit.
I didn't mean to summon
So,
you back, but
on
since
a-
you're here,
On a light month, it's just it is what it is.
So what I'm hearing is, Vili Honcho 2 times, yes sir. That your client over there, isn't always a guaranteed Bipper. Are there times that you're saying that he lacks the BIP? The BIP isn't consistent.
Oh, no.
The BIP isn't always at 100%. Cause you, my good sir, I always seen you at 100% BIP. As we look at you now, you have the cowboy hat. That's pretty Bippish. You got the robe on. I would say that's Bippish. You even got the blunted mouth, which is a very
I know
Bippish add-on.
He's always bipping. He's always bipping.
So
it
please,
doesn't look like he's dipping right now.
See,
More breaking news. We
bipping
have
is not an
more
image.
breaking news. Ooh. Ooh.
You see, bipping is not an
Caught you
image.
lacking. Caught
Bipping
the
is a way
reporter
of
lacking
life.
outside.
Eh.
Prosecutor, what do you have to say to this?
well, as he may say, bipping is a way of life, Judge.
Oh no,
Correct?
not even that. I'm talking about the breaking news. You over here
Now,
beating,
stabbing people in alleyways a way of
you
life.
over here beating up reporters? Prosecutor, please.
I would never put my hands on someone while I'm doing my job, but anything outside of the court of law is up to my personal discretion. But I do have this, Judge. A friendship bracelet made with noodles. Now,
Okay.
I like me, I came from the good old struggle. We all come from the good old struggle of eating oodles and noodles. We've have eaten the good old ramen noodles. Add a little sausages in there. Ooh, off the damn, everybody's different. Woman, but to make noodles with a good old friendship bracelet with noodles, that doesn't sound very bippish. As well as if you look at the defendant's hand, you don't see that friendship bracelet. Someone took the time out there.
Well, I mean, we did have to strip him of all his
Well, they
personal
kind
items.
of
I'm gonna have to
they
strike
kinda
that
took
one out
everything we
because
had.
I think friendship bracelets really are a definition of bipping. It
Yes,
seems
that is
cool to
very
me.
big.
But Judge, do you see a friendship bracelet on Veli Honcho 2 times? Yes, sir. Hand right now.
Yo, show me your hand.
Veli Honcho 2 times didn't have real friends growing up, which is something I had to learn later on in life.
But you are the starter of BIP, so at some
You ain't
point,
got no friendship break.
you would have had
You
to
know,
receive a friendship bracelet.
I
Jerry,
had
is that a
friendship
guilty?
bracelets.
Jerry, are you saying guilty?
Yeah, I think guilty.
You're a dick
You
eater.
can't
We
touch
will
any
allow
buttons.
you both to present
Damn.
one more piece of evidence before we come up with our
His
verdict.
hands
We
are-
already
you
have
can't
all the
even-
breaking. We've called the
For
witness.
some reason, I'm handcuffed.
You're in handcuffs?
I'm in
For
handcuffs.
littering, Your Honor.
I was littering. I didn't do it.
Bailiff, no abuse of power.
So, prosecutor,
A disturbing
can you
email. Who sent
can
the
you
disturbing
explain
email?
can you explain this violent email you sent to Mr. Bip here?
You know, your violent tendencies are coming up quite a lot, prosecutor.
Well,
Hit him
you
with the
see,
hammer.
Judge, that
Right.
this
Free him from his chains.
Oh damn! You want me to explain myself? Or you want to shut me up? Which one is it? Because you can't have
I
both.
heard hit him with the hammer, so I heard the hammer of justice.
Can y'all help me?
I meant hit the juror with the hammer.
Oh, oops. You should be free now.
As we could see here, good old Judge, that the email that I sent to the good old defendant was just something of a invitation card. But was
Disturbing
the
email stricken?
was the invitation card ever received, ever gotten, ever accepted, RSVP, things of that nature? I haven't heard anything back from Mr. Bip himself.
It
Right?
says the event was canceled.
Was the event really canceled, or just a forgotten event?
It says it was canceled.
Canceled or forgotten event? Question mark.
So you forgot your event?
Touche. What's good, Morgan?
Jerry,
Suck.
please tell us what your statement is.
So we came to the conclusion of the Sir Bip
Hit your button.
is not a bipper.
You don't even know what bipping is. You're not a bipper.
Hit the button.
I'm defending Bip against a bunch of people who don't know what Bip is.
how
Just drops word on Bip.
how? Yeah, that's right. Just start the game.
I didn't know what that song was about, and I was over here fucking singing.
It's about hoes.
Stars on it. Oh, this is my person. He look all sad and whatnot. Ooh.
Dang, Shay just look like a basic person. That's crazy. No drip.
Excuse me, what do I look like?
You didn't fix your sock though.
Oh man,
I didn't fix like.
you just a basic
I
person.
could fix my sock. How can you fix your sock?
Girl, it said it had the little hanger on the front of the.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yes.
Oh,
Read.
that.
Read, nigga, read.
Okay. Use my evidence.
Hey, Drop, you use the shade, we making fun
One
of
of
you.
y'all gotta make up the whatever.
Drop, gotta make it
I
up.
make it up.
Yeah, you gotta make it up.
My defendant. Oh wait.
No, you
Oh,
gotta
wait, the
write it.
prosecutor has to fucking do it.
Drop,
Oh. Do we have a prosecutor?
Right? Yeah, we do.
drop.
Right there.
Drop.
You're
Hey,
muted.
jackass, do this fucking job work. This is fucking court work. I ain't got all day. I got things to write, you son of a bitch.
Drop,
That's
you're
not
muted.
how
Get the
they
fucking
sound.
game right. You're muted.
You know, say.
Hey,
He needs
Gabo.
the pictures. He needs the pictures.
Yo, honestly,
He is muted.
Drop. Do you know?
He's talking, and I don't think he. I feel like.
News flash.
There you go.
I believe it's important
Alright,
to
give me
bring up the
like 1 second.
prosecutor is not doing his job.
Did it? He got you.
I did.
4 fucking hours. You eating your hoagie sandwich?
Hey, now let's give him a time to do it. What is the defendant accused of?
Stealing strength facts.
Hey, whoa, that wasn't me.
You gotta write it down.
The real person that did that actually might be joining in.
Watched.
The person who did that might be joining in soon. So you
Gotta
Say
write
that.
it down
Watch.
first, friend.
I don't know. Listen, this isn't about me. This is about my client here.
I'm good.
Okay, I can't.
Drop. Write it
Bro,
down.
you gotta write it down. Boy, if you don't. You
His
got
character is glitching. I can't even touch him.
His character is glitching like crazy though.
His eye crooked.
His character.
I can't even. He can't write nothing.
Shoot him. I don't think I can shoot him.
Smack him. Judge,
Oh,
clearly the
his character
prosecutor
is
can't even
weak.
come up with the charges, so I believe that since he can't come up with real charges, he's faking it. Ergo, my client is innocent.
No.
That makes sense to
That is
me.
a good point. If he's taking this long to figure out what the client is guilty of,
Wait.
Then obviously my client is guilty of nothing.
and I mean, it's not his character glitching.
I told you I can't
I
hit him.
once believed that he may not be all here for the trial today, so I would like to hear this trial.
No, hold on.
I think he's under there.
He could
He
be.
over there twitching. Look at his eye.
Your Honor, I think he
Alright.
is on drugs.
Who is on drugs?
Stolen food.
He stole some food.
Gotta say for that.
What I did.
So, we caught him.
Try and present your evidence.
Okay, so.
Hey, they smack
this is.
him if they talk on the
Smack him is crazy.
If I really knock you.
I hope the fuck you do.
So, there was Shady Mail that came in, and we saw that you're defending right there. Yeah, they're calling him right there.
He has a
What's,
name. His name is
okay,
George.
Nick.
Please.
Oh, my bad. Was stealing.
I'm pregnant.
Damn, that's quick.
Whoa.
What is going on here?
It's wrong. Spaceship.
Okay.
You're looking at me for no
But-
reason, Judge.
Nah, there
I'm a
was a
member
reason.
of the media. You cannot attack me for this.
Is there a reason why there was Shady Mail for that? Like,
Yes. Well, of course.
you know,
If I could present my evidence, Your Honor. Your Honor.
Prosecutor, are you done?
yes. Damn. Who's doing stuff?
Your Honor, my client lost his
Hey, stop throwing stuff.
lost his lottery ticket and believed that he had threw it in the trash trash with his receipts that he no longer needed after purchasing food from a grocery store. In the act of looking for that lottery ticket, he did discard again the receipts that he had because he did not need those. So he was separating what he truly did not need versus what he was trying to find. Again, his lost lottery ticket. Now the prosecutor over here must apparently have all his ducks in a row besides the one on his face, because he does not understand what happens whenever you lose a lottery ticket, especially one that could potentially be a winning ticket, Your Honor. So that is why he was going through mail that seemed as if it was shady, because the papers that were in the trash and that he was going through, Your Honor.
Yes, I'm listening.
Although it may have seemed shady, there was a perfectly good reason for it. He was again looking for his lost, potentially winning lottery ticket, which would allow him to have more money if it was a winning ticket to buy more food and not be accused of stealing.
Are you saying that he lost his lottery ticket in the mail?
No.
Exactly.
He lost it in the trash, but the trash that he lost it in is where there was a lot of mail that was discarded. When he took the mail out, it looked as if it was regular mail when he was sifting through the trash. Again, Your Honor, it seems as though the prosecutor over there has all his ducks in a row and has never experienced such a situation like this.
Objective.
Overruled.
Stop throwing.
Objection approved.
Thank you.
He's throwing things at me, Your Honor.
I'm not thirsty.
There was this
Now, you got one more strike.
the subway. See now, let's say somebody saw him at the subway stealing. You know, I call in my witness right here.
You gotta.
Oh shit, this shit is straight. Why am I a homeless man? This shit is hilarious.
Is it true that
No, gone.
damn, is it true that you saw him in subways trying to steal food?
Oh yeah, so I usually go to Subway on the corner of 79th and 13th Ave, and I saw this young gentleman over there also in the subway. Now granted, I go into the subway because I like to talk to the cashier and see if I can get me a free sub with the white macadamia cookies. You know those type of cookies, son? Yeah, them be the best type of cookies. White macadamia. And I saw this young man, as I was talking to the cashier, he jumped behind the counter and fixed him up a sandwich and then ran out of the store. Granted, then it made it look bad on me because they thought I was his accomplice or something. And then I didn't get my white macadamia cookies, and I really wanted my white macadamia cookies. You ever tried those white macadamia cookies? They be the best.
They're good. They're good.
They are good indeed. So I did see this young man over here grab a sandwich and then leave. Granted, he didn't give me my white macadamia cookies, and guess what? I really wanted me a white macadamia cookie. White macadamia cookie.
Are you saying that you saw him leave, pick up a sandwich and leave without paying for it?
He indeed left without paying for said sandwich. Granted, I know I'm the homeless person, but he is just a low down, dirty person, because how can you steal from the homeless man?
Your Honor, the witness is attacking my client's personality.
Overruled.
I think the judge is supposed to say that.
Do you have anything to say or any
May I
questions for this
please
witness
bring
who says that he has seen your client?
Yes, I can bring some proof. Because, we have breaking news.
How's your last breaking news?
Which brings me to my evidence, Your Honor. And I would also like to question the witness on this, because according to my notes here, how can we trust a witness caused a dispute in the restaurant that my client had to resolve because he did not appreciate not having his macadamia nut cookies. Okay? And he caused a ruckus, Your Honor. A ruckus that was so bad that my client over here had to dissolve the ruckus. Okay? So it's impossible for this so-called homeless man witness here. Sorry that you're homeless, by the way. I wish that there was something we could do about that.
Objection. She feels sorry
no,
for the witness.
Excuse me.
She feels sorry for the witness there.
You can actually feel sorry for the witness, but that's not a problem.
No.
Anyway, you're on. May I proceed?
Yeah.
Anyway, how could he see my client steal food if he was ejected from the sandwich store for causing a ruckus over his macadamia nut cookies? That's what he is not confirming. That is not what he's providing here.
Ma'am.
He also caused a ruckus.
Ma'am, I am blind. Yeah. Ma'am, I'm not blind. I am a homeless man. That means guess what? I don't have a home to go to. And guess what? Since I don't got a home to go to, guess what? I can see people walk in and out of a Subway to in and out of food. You do know that Subway has windows, correct? I said mirrors. That's crazy.
Yes, it does.
And guess what? Yes. So if I could see through the window.
Clarify that you caused the dispute.
Order in the court.
Y'all niggas and y'all noggins.
Tragic.
How
How
does
is it
any
fair,
of
Your
that
Honor, that you
relate
could
to
feel about
the?
I'll
How does
say
any of
it.
that relate to or prove that your client did not walk out of the store without paying for the sandwich?
Do that, baby.
Because he,
Celeste. W. Celeste.
because Your Honor, he was not there to see what happened with my client because he was ejected from the store. And
Are you saying
again,
that the witness is lying?
is lying. I concur. This is a setup because the witness and the prosecutor are friends.
I don't even know this man at all.
They're
Do you
lying.
have any evidence?
I do have evidence on that.
The fuck is this? Guilty as socks. Judge, before you make your righteous decision, woo up the bam. I would like you to think about it. A homeless man. Where else do I have to go?
Not very many places.
The streets.
It's hard out here.
So if I have nowhere else to go and I do get kicked out of an establishment, wouldn't I still be able and be around to see what goes on in said establishment? I have no place home. I have no ride. I have no car. I have no family.
Your Honor, he also has the entire world to go to. Your Honor, if I may speak, he
I have
also,
evidence.
Your Honor, excuse me, no, pardon, before you proceed. Before you proceed, Your Honor, not
And stop
only
being a
does he
hater.
have home, but he does have the ability to venture and out and see the rest of the world. There is not only a Subway on the street. There could be a pizza around the block that he could have gone to, a park that he would like to see,
Hello.
a public area that he would like to use.
Here with your mouth.
He does not have
It indeed is
to.
now.
And I'm pretty sure he does not stick around for Subway. Because one thing we do know is Subway always offers their bathrooms to the public.
Can we get off the
Subway?
That's trash can.
He is a hater.
Homeless people are able to go where they need to go, and we don't have any.
I have evidence.
Oh, you have evidence?
Your Honor, before
Okay, you see this? You see this? You see this right here? Is that true? Did you see that in his pocket when it fell out?
Are you answering me?
Yes.
Oh, my fault. I indeed did, as this young lady who's dressed up like man stated that I was getting quote unquote kicked out of the Subway establishment. I did see that this pearl necklace did fall out that young man who didn't give me my white macadamia cookies pocket, And you know what? I kind of find it weird. How do you have a pearl necklace, but you can't buy for sandwiches at Subway? They're only $5.
Your Honor,
And
I would like
on
to
top of
declare
that-
that there's misleading
$5
information
food,
happening
man.
here.
Wait a minute.
Wait, it is the time
It's
for the
still my
prosecution.
turn.
We'll get to you
Wait.
next. Okay?
Does that
Wait,
mean
what? How is
Yours
it?
is red.
it's not your turn? It's your sister.
He's already gave his side. How's it his turn? He's already presented
I
evidence
didn't-
and everything.
I have presented evidence and I asked the question, and I'm still making statements. So, does that mean that he stole the pearl necklace alongside the Subway's too?
Alright, your turn, defense. What do
Your
you have to
Honor,
say? Any questions
first
for the
off,
witness?
I would like to say one thing. How are we bringing charges that are not brought upon this jury that are not related to my client being accused of stolen food? Where does the necklace come in? Where is it in the evidence? Where is it in this jury and in this courtroom? Where is a stolen necklace that was not brought up at all whenever the charges were brought towards my client? And last I checked, you cannot eat a pearl necklace. So I would like to go ahead and say, how could one discuss a potentially stolen pearl necklace when there was not one brought to this court? And
Well,
again,
it is
and-
brought to this court. It's in the evidence.
Your Honor, there would only be charged with stolen food. How can that be if there's not
Shut his
jewelry?
pocket.
But that is not what we are being accused of. So I would ask for that to be stricken from the record if that is not something we're being accused of.
I see your point. I guess what I would say about that part is the stolen necklace evidence that needs to be. What is that? How does that relate to this?
With their price tag on it.
What? Your Honor, no correlation. Your Honor, no correlation. Please strike the evidence.
Okay, so
Your Honor, he has
Further
skipped my
evidence.
turn. Your Honor, he has presented
hey,
two
you're still
forms
red. You're still
for
red.
his
You're still
charge
red. You're
against
still red.
mine, and I have not been able to
You're
present
still red.
one.
You're still
Your
red.
Honor,
You're
Your
still
Honor,
red.
Your Honor, Your Honor, he has presented
Hey,
twice.
hit her. She's red.
You're red.
You see that red light on your table? Defense?
Your Honor, I did not. How? And you didn't even give an answer in regards to the pearl necklace.
Hey, I'm answering with evidence.
That is what we're here to discuss.
Look at the evidence.
I'm
Look at the
literally
evidence.
battling a judge, a fake witness, and the prosecutor.
I am not a fake witness. I am a homeless man.
That sounds
You're homeless, but have you seen what's on your head and around your finger and on your head again?
Just cause I am a homeless man who looks to look just cause I'm a homeless man who likes to look well for himself.
Order in the court. There will my court will be a place of order and decorum.
The fact that he is flashy for a homeless man.
And you're not flashy for an attorney.
You're still flashy homeless man.
You're not flashy for an attorney.
I said order.
Dismiss
Spend
the
my money on
case.
frivolous. Maybe that's why you spend all your money on that driplish
Okay.
drip.
At least I'm not
We
basic.
were discussing the relevance of this pearl necklace.
Yes.
And that is also when you brought up this mystery grab bag prosecution.
Yeah.
How does this relate to the
We found-
necklace and the question of the defense?
We also found this later on after he got caught. So when the police found him, they found this mystery grab bag in his pocket. So let's say we can open up the bag right now. Is it true that there's gonna be Subways in there?
Subway?
They
Like
said this
the entire subway in a grab bag?
What? Your Honor, please.
It could be a 6 inch. It could be be a 6-inch.
Yo, whoa, whoa, hey, yo, whoa, what are we talking about? Hey, yo.
We're talking about subways here.
Objection. Objection.
Talking about 6-inch?
Thank
Crazy.
you. I greatly appreciate
Nah.
Now back to this proposed mystery grab bag. Is it not? Is it illegal for my client to have a bag on him in public as he goes about his business? Women like myself in the family carry purses all the time, especially on vacation. Not
That's a woman?
But Your Honor. Please,
Sorry.
They work for you. There's hearts on them.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the difference.
No. But I'm pretty sure they have been females and maybe even males that like to carry man bags. Now, though it might have been a mystery grab bag to one, Your Honor, I would like to say that it is just a regular bag to themselves. Okay?
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
and again,
Would you? I noticed. Do you have any witnesses to? I guess
doesn't
defend
look-
the fact that we have a witness saying that we saw him steal.
There's a witness.
I would like to request the green.
Oh, hi, man.
Oh,
You look like you make cookies.
oh,
Very nice.
oh, yes. You know, I usually like to spend my times on Sundays to make white macadamia cookies.
Do you also make chocolate dip cookies?
Yes. My grandson very much likes chocolate dip cookies. I think his case was just a few days ago. I hope he's okay.
Oh, okay. I hope so too. All right.
Ma'am, you might
The
want to
defense
take a
has
little
brought
bit
you.
of a look to the right to see
I
how
have
he's
a
doing.
question.
To the right?
Yeah, a little bit to the right, you'll see your son. He's doing pretty okay, I think. He's, frowning, scared for his life.
That's not my son, but this was just a gracious young man who was helping me get food at Subway. Thank you,
Yeah,
young
there was
man.
the brown pants on. They put it
Aw,
on
he's
there for a
getting you
reason.
Yes, that is correct. He was providing me food. He even helped to pay. He was, what do the young kids call it these days? Paying it forward. Oh,
Hey,
Yeah. Oh,
question
should I get
for the
it?
witness.
I think your light is red.
Hey, I was saying I have a question for
Now.
the witness, but no problem.
It's the
Before we
defense.
do present your question to the witness, I would like to present my first, now finally, piece of evidence to the court. Now, again, I would like to ask now further, how could my client also steal food, even after Subway? Just giving you the rest of the scenario. If there is a power outage that he's trying to help this poor helpless granny get home from, you can't steal food. You can't even really see whatever in the dark because there is no power. Granted, the sun may have been up, but that does not negate the fact that whenever you are in a building that is covered, because there is a roof, like this building here, it's harder to see inside. It's also very dangerous for an older lady, hello good man, to be out and about in a power outage where anything and everything could happen. Please stop throwing paper balls at my clients. They're very scared, as you can see, due to these spouse
Great job,
accusations that were
Steely.
brought
I'm
to
throwing balls at you.
there you go.
Your Honor, I would like to announce that the reporter is showing favoritism by calling my client a steely. I would like that
The news
stricken
is
from
the
record.
news. Defense.
How did you see that?
So you're saying that, defense, you're saying that your client was busy helping the grandma during the power outage? So that's
Yes.
the reason for how he did not steal a sandwich inside a Subway?
Yes, after the
Question.
homeless man was left out of the building, the power had went out.
Oh. Okay.
I have a question for the witness.
Approve.
Okay. So, Miss old lady, ma'am.
Yes, Sonny.
So about this, right? What was he helping you with?
Ah, yes. So you see, it was a Sunday morning at a good old 6 o'clock, and then I got up this morning, and then I was gathering my glasses, making sure my dentures are in, and then I went to go start some tea, because you can't start a wonderful day without some tea. And then as I was making the tea, I was making sure that my bed was straightened out, and then I was also getting my medications prepared to take my tea. And oh, my apologies, I was rambling on about my day, but you're answering it in regards to the subway incident. So you see that young man over there. As I was coming into the subway, I did place my order. I usually get a flatbread and some veggies. A good old turkey sandwich as well. You always gotta remain healthy and hip. Isn't that what you kids call it these days?
It is indeed.
And as I was doing, y'all, the power had went out. And as the power had went out, all I know is that my purse was stolen, and I didn't have the funds to pay for my sandwich. And as people were kind of complaining, that young man over there was able to at least help pay for my sandwich and escort me out of the building safe and sound.
Are you saying he paid for your sandwich?
Yes, he was so nice to pay for my sandwich. I appreciate you, young man.
How did he pay for your sandwich?
Yes. So he did do cash. It was about a good $5 and some change, because tax is still a thing, unfortunately. And he was able to give the cashier $10 whole.
How did you see that? Did the lights off?
Yes. So you see, just because the lights are off, there is a thing called the natural sunlight. And granted, it may not be the most best thing in the world, because you get old and wrinkly like me. But
Which we did describe.
it does help, shed a little light into a situation. And then as the light was peering through,
Are you in front or behind?
Your Honor, would you mind clarifying the reason for that question?
Just
This is cool.
question.
Oh, I never expected him. Excuse me, prosecutor. I was just curious behind the reason for that.
The reason will become apparent after the question is answered.
but yes, I was standing behind the young man as he was able to pay for my
Was him
food.
in line, or were you behind him?
Oh, I was behind him in line.
Hello?
Could
Can
you
y'all hear me?
also have been next to him?
Oh yeah, well technically Subway is like a sideline for you.
So, were you ordering ahead of him, or were you ordering after him?
I was indeed ahead of the young man. Ha 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 ha.
Okay. So does that mean that it's possible for him to pay for your sandwich? He stole his own.
Well, I didn't see him leave with a sandwich. Then again, I did leave before him. So if this young nice man was also able to steal from Subway, then that would be a very unfortunate event. But look at him. I think he is a wonderful soul who helped out this old lady here. Ha 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 ha. Ha.
Okay. So I guess this was his witness. Now I'll turn it back over to the prosecution for any last comments.
Yes. Okay.
No,
So-
seen this.
We have new evidence. So there was a video on some car. It's showing after he helped the lady, he went back in and took the sandwich.
This sounds like a strange turn.
It does,
Come back
Your
in
Honor.
after-
It, just look the video proof.
and
How
that's
can
what
you sign video off of a
I was
cell?
there video on the SIM cards.
There you go. Pretty much on your phone.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Tragic.
Good job.
Tragic.
Why was you calling him jail, Kitty? No, because I can defend my
Son of a
client.
bitch.
I'll get you. I know you're in.
Yeah, I'll get you out of this.
Weird is crazy.
Want you,
I was just waiting for prosecutor to come up with something. For the love of God, we don't need 400 fucking shoplifting trials. Come up with something
worry.
fun here.
Planning
Oh,
world
here we
destruction.
go.
Yes. Do you
Yeah,
have a
we do.
problem with
Fucking
that?
name.
Planning world destruction.
Hey, off of that name, I call him guilty.
Hey, prosecution, let's present your evidence.
Your Honor, we are here today to find Mr. Fiddleford here guilty of planning mass world destruction. The first evidence that I would like to bring to court, we're going to start off strong, is the fact that we found a katana on his person. Along with finding a katana in his person, upon a deep dive and search
think
of
we
his
did.
home, we found that there were multiple katanas, various styles, lined up on the walls, on the floor, just ready for chaos. And now I have to dance.
Yes, you gotta dance.
While she's dancing, I have an objection. Whenever we're ready. Yeah. Actually, no objection. I'll wait.
All right, got
That
to
is
take
shit
time out.
serious.
Thank you, Your Honor, for letting me get that in. Oh, I can't remember if we told you, but we are streaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay, cool. But yes, it was multiple katanas that we found in the client's home, and gosh, Your Honor. The chat also said that there
Your
was
Honor.
cake in his fridge. Not that that has any significance, but the katanas were very alarming.
So what you're saying is that this is a weeaboo who is planning world destruction.
Indeed, sir.
You're gonna have to really work hard on this one. I don't like weebs.
Yeah, Your Honor, may I have some questions? Prosecution?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I just
Oh, you
have
want
a
to
question.
question me, Attorney Block?
Yeah, I just have a couple questions for you. So, how many katanas did you say were found in his home?
Countless.
Countless? And just a quick question for you.
But of course, does indeed want the world based off the breaking news. Proceed.
Yeah, how many, do you happen to own any katanas in your home?
Personal questions, Your Honor. I would like to strike that from the record.
Overruled. We're asking if they have katanas. You know, it's all about katanas or fucking Boku no Pico or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like many people tend to go, weebs tend to own katanas. And
Well, yes, Mr. Attorney.
and
People
simply
do own
owning
katanas.
katanas does not make you, isn't showing that you're planning world destruction.
Your Honor,
It just
wasn't
shows
just
that
the
you
katanas.
like katanas. Maybe my client, as a weeb, is merely showing his appreciation for Asian culture and his love for katana. You remember when you were younger and you used to break trees and get little sticks and pretend they were swords? Go have fun.
Your Honor, the attorney is wasting time.
He's cooking.
That's what this is.
I will allow this.
That's all this is. This a man who's living his childhood dreams by being able to afford and buy those katanas. I don't think that's evidence of world destruction.
Your Honor, I would like to say that evidence of world destruction comes in with the amount of katanas that he has, Your Honor. Along with that, the sheaths on the katanas were indeed death lilies all over them, which in the weeaboo community is a sign of death.
You seem to know a lot about the weeaboo community.
I had to do my research, Your Honor, in order to make sure that this deadly man here, this very dangerous and deadly man, gets put away. It also seems you, Mr. Attorney, seem to know a lot about katanas and weeaboo material as well.
Yes, as I
could you perhaps have been plotting world domination with Sir Fiddleford?
No. We're focusing on one person here.
Indeed.
I did
Drop.
speak with my client.
Yo,
and
can you look behind you?
His love for katanas.
No.
Damn.
And also, I wanted to ask you a question. How many katanas can one person hold?
Shay.
Seems to me that
Shay.
It seems to me that there's a limit to how many.
Am I able to go back to my seat?
And just because you have a collection is an indication that you do appreciate katanas. It's like that. It's not for.
Katana fetish indeed confirmed.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
that does not
there
make
is
him a planet.
Excuse me, sir. I see that you've been asking a lot of questions, but not taking a pause to let anyone answer them. So I would have to sadly interject real quick while my light is still green. There is nothing wrong with owning such a katana, but would one might your comparison? One might also say, is it wrong to have a bomb? Is it wrong to have an interest in bombs? And with having an interest in bombs, is it wrong to have a plethora of them? Why, yes. Yes, it is, because that does indeed cause a dangerous environment to not just oneself, but others around them. So no, there is. Excuse me, sir.
Swords and bombs are at different levels.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me,
There's
sir.
plenty of cultures.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Keto,
Excuse me, sir.
The we
Excuse me, sir.
practice swords
Excuse me, sir.
as a way to train their spirit.
I might have to
I don't
donate
object.
to the court in order to get a bailiff back, because it seems that he does not understand whenever I'm not done talking. The
Drop.
comparison comes in.
Drop.
These two items can cause destruction in the wrong hand. And Your Honor, I would have to say that by the description of Fiddleford and its
Hazy Flame.
and
Yeah, I see it.
It is
Yes, sir.
Okay, clean.
Hazy Flame Entertainment on YouTube. Shout them out.
Yes, sir.
Also, Monroe, thank you for the subby sub. Much love, appreciate you. I'm trying to battle with
I think it's gone far enough. I'm gonna allow defense to present something.
Okay.
Awesome.
Still the witness.
Here we go. I would like to present this torn comic book. Did you guys ever read comic books as a kid?
Yes.
Yeah. And how often have you taken that time to really wonder what it would be like to be those characters? And furthermore, have you ever felt and asked yourself what it was like to be a detective? And just out of, the curiosity and the imagination of the child, pretended like you could be one of those heroes. Do like what do the kids call it? Back in my day, it was Guess Who Got Tencho.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You ever been a kid and just pretended like you were one of these anime characters, swung a sword around, and that was one of the happiest moments of your life? This torn comic book is evidence that my client is just a weak. And as strange as that can be sometimes, that's not world destruction. That is my client just being himself. Everyone
So I would like to question, what is the topic of said torn comic book?
The topic of this comic book is Kimetsu no Yaiba.
I'm sorry, hold on. No, not to interrupt you.
Demon Slayer.
Hold
Oh,
on,
sorry.
we've got to hop real quick. Hang on.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, it
So
seems
see,
that it's actually
topic-
Shonen Jump. There was the chapter that was just apparent because it is the Thorn is Demon Slayer. But looks like this is just an issue of Shonen Jump.
And in Demon Slayer, aren't there characters that are plotting to take over certain villages? That
Characters?
that feed on the innocent and destroy homes and families and loved ones, taking them away, causing death and again mass destruction for their own personal gain and sinister beliefs. Maybe
Yes.
even tragic backstories, but still their own personal gain nonetheless.
Yeah, I would say so. There's always a villain to every hero story.
Indeed.
Um,
No further questions.
Okay. And my rebuttal to that, Your Honor, is it's interesting that she brought that up because the heroes in Demon Slayer, you know what weapons they use to defend justice, happiness?
No,
They're
I
katanas.
you know.
The katanas from this comic book are symbols of justice. They are symbols of heroism. In fact, the one is not considered to be a hero. Or at their full strength out there. And the main character, he breaks his katana by battling evil.
Thank you for the follow.
So he constantly has to get new. So perhaps this is just a reflection of the good that is.
Oh
inside.
boy, here we go.
Oh.
Tragic.
Well, I
I
think we
was
got
about to say,
everything
It
off of that.
appears
Pretty crazy fetish.
we've seen a lot of news here today. One of them being that this man apparently wants the world. That it appears that he sexually gets gratification from katanas, and it appears comic books as well now.
Hey,
Any witnesses on this? Or?
yeah, do we need witnesses for that?
Why would we need
And
a
then there's
witness
also
for
the
his
question
There's
fetish?
breaking news.
Why would witnesses for his fetish?
What?
Does he practice this fetish in the public?
He's an
It's a whole
exhibitionist.
nother charge.
Fucking katana.
Exactly.
fighting.
So how is this in the news? Maybe the news is respectfully.
Or maybe he's just dangerous enough
Right.
and daring enough to practice this fetish in the open in public, thinking he wouldn't get caught.
That's an interesting idea. But if someone
Man,
was
it's
truly
only
playing
man to
world
fucking himself
domination,
with a
I don't
katana.
believe they would be practicing in public.
You never know. Duke did it all the time.
And,
After hours.
Okay, come on.
Your Honor, if I please may present some evidence to the court.
Yeah, of course. What have you got?
I would like to present his search history, which
Search history is crazy.
includes how to wield multiple katanas, how to swing a sword fast enough to deflect a bullet, curious thing to Google, how to take over the world, what did Thanos do after snapping away half the universe, how to live peacefully as the world dominator. Please, why would a normal person be searching these things if they didn't have any intention of taking over the world and causing mass destruction?
Oh,
Why would a person need to wield more than one katana?
I don't think they're gonna like
Why?
it. I have to.
Would
I have
someone
to
need
tell
to Google, excuse me sir, no talking to your client while I'm asking questions. Why would they be Googling how to take over the world? What would benefit one? from Googling how to take over the world unless they are doing research for future goals. Your Honor, I believe the search history that he deleted, but didn't delete all the way because you can never delete anything off of Google, is evidence that this man was plotting world destruction because these searches date back months, almost a year. So that is plenty of time to start planning to see what direction you'd want to go for said world destruction.
What the fuck?
Let me know when it's my turn to speak, Your Honor.
Yeah, just what the fuck?
May I
That's
bring
his
some
search history,
evidence?
not mine.
State
Which witnesses stayed?
some evidence. I just want to present some evidence, Your Honor.
Aye. Sorry, I
Well,
thought you were-
well, Your Honor,
and-
is there no defense to the search history question?
Well,
it
I'm gonna
appears so.
defend that for you right now. And
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you didn't want this to play this way, but they really are pressing me. Have you guys ever had a bottle of wine? Wine can be very can cause people to make some rash decisions.
He was
such
just a
as,
little bit want to blow up the world.
We've all Googled
Yeah.
some things.
He was twinky winkying.
We've all been drunk before.
Dipsy.
I've
Yeah,
heard a
loud.
statement
Well,
say
my
that
client-
drunk thoughts are sober. Drunk words are sober thoughts.
My client, we've all had rough days. And so my client, he did Google some. Some of those were just related to his weed dreams of, how to wield multiple katanas, how to deflect bullets. Like, those are all just things. But sometimes we have rough times. And you know what we do in rough times? I'm sorry. You're out here like this.
What does that have to do with the search
what?
history that was brought upon him?
Why do you think his search history was deleted?
Just
Yes.
because he likes to
The rumors are
other.
true. He does have a katana fetish, and he was trying to duel a katana. He was trying to improve his mastery, and he did look up a lot of things and believe his history. He had a rough day. He had a lot of tension. And he had
A lot
to,
of rough days over the past almost a year where he would search this quite often, including how to take over a world.
Sometimes- when nature calls, and you gotta beat to stay on your feet. You gotta beat to stay on your feet. Sometimes life gets hard, and you gotta use a couple tissues, stroke a couple times.
And dare
I-
say, kink shame. That is one crazy fetish to supposedly just be having and deleting your search history for. But again, that still does not defeat the fact
It-
that your client has searched how to take over the world. And the other one of what did Thanos do after snapping away half the universe? And the third search that's very questionable and not even related to the concept is what to do after taking over the world and causing mass destruction.
Your
that
Honor,
has
have you-
nothing to do. Excuse me, sir. That has nothing to do
It's still my turn.
with.
He's a gooner.
But my client may be a gooner, okay? That does not make him any person.
Generally.
And we've all clicked on things by accident while searching. There's only
I
so
don't
much you
think
can
Me.
do
that's
with
an
one hand.
accident.
We all.
I just
There's
wanna
only one
clarify
thing you
here.
can do with one hand.
I'd just like to clarify here. So what you're saying is your client is an alcoholic who just started jorking it to fucking condoms?
Everybody's dreams manifest in weird ways. That does not make him plan world destruction.
Thank
That
you,
is
Mega
not
Man. Indeed,
evidence
thank
of
you.
world destruction. That is just evidence of someone who has some weird and strange desires and
Veggie
fetishes. But that is not world destruction, Your Honor. That is.
But you want to know what is world destruction? How to
a
take
different
over
form
the
of
world.
I
What did
I don't
Thanos do
either.
after snapping away half the universe?
Huh?
That is a long sentence to type with one hand if all you're doing is jorking it to katanas. What did Thanos do
Freaky
after
frog.
snapping away half the universe?
There are accidental searches, and you know what?
He's a freaky
you know
frog.
what? I don't.
Thank you, Lando.
I'm not in this sphere, but I'm sure there's plenty of sword fights that have
W Lando in the chat. W Lando in the chat.
world because of their swordsmanship.
Not
I'm
white
not
stuff
gonna
on
go any
it.
further in there, but there may have been other reasons why that was available to like
Which could be what?
katana sword fights in the anime have been
Hey, appreciate you, Zor, for the raid.
Outside, nigga. Come out here and turn up.
The-
Oh, this some money, baby.
Let's go. Outside.
maybe my client was in a risky move and trying to see those world level conflicts.
I was playing my showdown game.
Or maybe it was an accident. He clicked on it.
Oh no.
An accident multiple times throughout.
I'm not
the
gonna go
whole
into asking him too much of how
I'm
what
sorry,
he was
Your
doing
Honor.
and what
It
he was
doesn't make
feeling
sense
during
to
those
continuously
times.
search the
W
wrong
sub,
thing on
W
accident
sub.
because you have a katana fetish.
Hey, there's plenty of sword fights where the world has been destroyed or acting. And maybe
And you know,
those sword fights
it
can be
still
arousing
doesn't
for some
explain
with katana fetish.
The Thanos snapping. It still
Thanos
does
snapping.
not
Bitches
explain.
follow around me twice
the-
as
the
much, shaking
search-
hella ass.
Appreciate you drop for the 15 bits.
It still
I
does
thought
not
we said my
explain.
client
Bullshit.
has
But when 5 and 3, no room service.
Again,
Yeah.
so if you're
Katana.
only
No,
talking
you
about the
didn't.
katana fetish,
You know what
then
your
why
fingers
would
do?
these other
They
searches
snap.
be in the history? So again, as how to take over the world. Why would you need to know how to take over the world if you were not causing world destruction in order to take it over?
I'm sure
I
the
would
answer
just
to
like
how to
know-
take
I
over the
would
world was
just
not a
like to know what could be causing that. Oh, we have a clip in this chat.
There's a
But
dispute going on.
if I could,
And I really did want to have to bring this up. but-
excuse me, double
Okay,
witness,
okay.
double
Do y'all
evidence,
really want to see the
Double
footage
evidence?
of what was happening when he was
double evidence,
making
Your
those
Honor.
searches? Do
Hey,
y'all-
yo.
This
Do y'all
was
wanna see
triple
this?
evidence. This
Double
was fucking
evidence,
triple
Your
evidence.
Honor. I believe.
Do y'all want to see? I have the
No,
evidence.
it's actually triple. It's actually triple because let's see. He prosecutor, you went first, then him, then you. Then he went 3 fucking times.
He
Bro, this
did
better
go
be
3
good.
times.
This better
Your
be pretty
Honor.
fucking good.
Do y'all want to see what's on the security camera? Of when
I
my
don't
client
want to see
made
a
these
man
searches?
jerking off.
Hey,
Okay.
yo, how we get to this point?
But if you ever
How we
wanna
get
know,
here?
That is what was going on during these searches.
Your Honor,
okay?
may I present evidence, please?
I don't
that
want to
the
look at
attorney
this again.
clearly does
I
not
had to do
know?
my job,
I
but they don't pay
am
me
stressing
enough. They don't pay me
I
enough
had
for
to
this.
do my job. No,
I'm trying.
I'm doing my. I'm
Wait.
striking this.
press.
Thank you, Your Honor. Anyways, I would
Press
like to present
7.
to go
Press 6,
along
press
with
6.
Your Honor
To
the
cry.
search histories.
Is it 8? 8. Press 8
We
to
would
cry.
like to go on and also present his internet comments.
Internet
Yes, Your
comment.
Honor, it is true that he has commented
Yeah,
on multiple
well,
other posts in Reddit threads,
purple,
also trying to figure out
purple,
how
magic
to
bounce,
cause world
hammering.
destruction. I have
That's kinda
seen
going crazy.
and have the evidence
Unless you're trying
where
to,
he is
you really trying
commented
to
under
get
World War
get your
threats
ideas
for
going to
World
cook
War
these
I,
into
and
crazy.
specifically- Huh?
That my fault. Read chat.
And specifically under World War II threads, where he asked, what strategies did Hitler take? Where is
Oh.
his plan book? Is that still here? I have seen these comments, along with supposed where to find other katana swords. I wouldn't say they were of the spicy kind, like Flaw has referenced, but I guess if we don't look at them with a weeaboo eyes like the two of them clearly have, we would not know these types of things off gate. To the naked eye, it just seems as if it is a katana search for destruction and not a katana search for destruction and porn. I would like to censor myself because, you know, we do have an innocent juror over there.
Have you heard of katana porn?
I would like
We
to
have,
disagree
thanks to
with
you, good sir. We have indeed, and you almost showed it in the court, which definitely was a big no-no, you know, for you. Let's keep your.
Listen, after
Hey,
today, nobody here is innocent. That
you
juror
can
is
see
being
kinda
exposed
cool.
for finding.
I do indeed feel bad for the juror. But yeah, he's commented on many threads of different dictators, wondering if they had a playbook that is accessible. And also asking other people, how do you take over the world? How do dictators become dictators? Your Honor, I would just like to say that this man is indeed dangerous because not only does he want to go about it the katana route, which is I feel like is more personal because you have to get up close in order to use a katana over the world. It's not like using a shotgun or a pistol, you know, where you can stand at a distance like so. You have to get up close and personal. Again, dangerous ideologies.
Hey, I just
yeah.
threw my mouth off the desk.
You threw your mouth off the desk. Oh, Hazy Flame on YouTube.
Factual.
And also.
Alright, we good.
Oh, I don't know if that alert was for me. Okay, no, that was for drops. It just triggered my alert. Sorry about that.
Wait, what? Wait, what you?
And also, lastly, so that I can make sure that it's back on key, so that we can submit our 1-in-1 lastly. There is an encrypted USB key that was found in the client home, along with the mini katanas, with different files on references on how to use a katana. And also, as you, I believe, referenced animes and comic books, different styles and techniques of different swordsmen who have clearly caused pain and destruction in places that they go. And he's also looked at something called a bankai, and how to use a bankai for evil.
He was on some freaky shit, though.
Your Honor, even the attorney has called the client a freak.
Hey. Well, I'll wait till it's my turn.
Oh, listen, even if your client gets out of this, I'm gonna be real with you. We're just gonna shoot him in the middle of the street for just being a complete nerd freak. So, I mean, your choice in how you want to play this.
I get paid more if the police makes it out of the courtroom.
I mean, you get paid regardless, though, so I feel like.
Yeah, but you know, there's some things, you know, my reputation.
Hey,
you know, I wouldn't feel right if a guilty man. I wouldn't feel right if an innocent man got shown as guilty of a crime he did. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a freak. Yeah, he's a freak. But he's any real destruction. Like, do you see him? I ain't gonna lie. You kind of stuck with the judge. I feel like you could clearly look at that. It's honor or not.
I've been looking into this man's eyes. There's literally fucking nothing there. Those are soulless. That's a soulless husk that I'm looking at.
Yeah,
and it's strictly soulless
sure you could beat his
who are able to cause
and then
mass
also,
destruction.
Your Honor, I would like to say that we all have probably had some weird stuff in our searches.
Nope.
And I know sometimes if you gotta store your freaky shit somehow, the best way to store it is in an encrypted USB key. If you gotta, you know, if the internet goes out.
Nah, USB.
I do believe that the jury has come to a decision. Is this your final decision?
Hell yeah, lock his horny ass up.
What did they say?
All right,
wait.
We are locking him up.
Wait, locking
We
him
are locking his ass up.
Wait.
Nah.
We're planning world domination. My client has not planned world domination.
You may make your final decision now. Do you believe this man is playing world domination?
That nigga playing something. A world domination, world freak nation, world freak domination. Either way, there's too much going against him.
Alright, for the crime of playing world domination, we're gonna hang him in the middle of this fucking court. We're not even gonna let him get to himself. So he is guilty.
Alright, let's start. Oh, Melanin, girl. It was somebody that came here saying some wild stuff. And then they said the last thing, and even if it wasn't towards law, the fact that he said that in general, nah.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of instigated that.
Did a damn good job paying that prosecutor to kill themselves. Damn good job.
Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm ready. Alright, Drop, you gotta think of some wild stuff. You gotta make this wild. especially since you're going up against stir fry. Oh, I feel like I know what he's about to do.
Oh my god,
Nah.
truck driver and dog, y'all are fucked.
Oh.
Big bonk.
Oh. Wow.
Everyone's getting a bonk.
Shut your bitch ass up. You shut your bitch ass up, too.
Man, this is a very aggressive judge. Maybe we should have got a bailiff in here.
Tell me how my job's supposed to go, woman.
Damn.
I feel like I know
That shit
exactly.
crazy, not gonna lie.
Okay, stop it. Switch it.
Stolen straight.
Ooh.
Mm.
I just feel like there's.
Hey, I, you ain't have the right to speak yet.
Okay.
Hey, you ain't speak. You know, I ain't give you the go to speak neither, nigga.
Yeah, I think this judge has a bit of a power trip.
Now I'll give you the right to speak. Hey. You shut your ass up too. All right, now go ahead, prosecutor.
Okay, Your Honor, I come to you today with some sad news, sir. I can't believe this at all. It's diabolical. Can you not? No battery. No battery. I'm trying here. All right, but look, I come to you today with this person right here stealing a strength pack.
Not the strength pack.
And it could have been used for something else.
Hey, I'm not power hungry. I'm just broke. We don't got a bailiff here, so I gotta do everything. That's why you miss. All right. What's your first evidence? You still miss. You're trash. Stubbing your little toe.
Yep.
Okay, explain how stubbing this toe is in accordance to strength packs being stolen.
So while I stubbed my toe. You feel me? I couldn't get my strength pack in time. While I was stubbing my toe, this one right here stole right up under my feet.
All right, defendant.
And then, okay.
My fault. Oh, hold on. I'll be back.
Wait, how do I ring the bell? Am I supposed to do it? Just.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh wait, don't ring the bell.
Just get the lights on. The lights on. It's your turn.
So the prosecutor says that he stubbed his toe, and then you came up and stole the strength pack. Is that true? What evidence do you have against for the defendant to prove otherwise?
Your Honor, I would like to state first and foremost that I'm literally just a girl. So what happened was I happened to lose my shoe.
I'll let it pass.
I happened to lose my shoe. And in the loss of my shoe, I was missing one shoe. So clearly I could not walk balanced. And as his toe may have been stubbed, I tripped onto the strength pack. I did not intend. I tripped onto
Just a
it,
girl.
and it just so happened that as I tripped onto that strength pack, that my arms were out to absorb it.
Prosecutor.
I've heard this before.
Yes.
You got anything in rebuttal to that? Because what it sounds like to me is that you might have stubbed your toe, but granted, not all the time you always fall down when you stub your toe. Sometimes you just walk that sucker off, and then the defendant over here, you feel me? Her or the defendant being just a girl per se, had lost their shoe and stumbled and fell into the strength pack. Do you have anything you want to counteract that?
Your Honor, I swear to you, I'm in shock by this. But golly, I swear that they're lying in this courtroom right now. Because while I was in shock and pain of these stuff in my toe, you know how that hurt, right?
Yep. Toe does most definitely feel in pain.
Well, definitely. You know, you got to be a little bit distracted when you get a little pain in your toe. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm wrong.
Next thing I peep, right? My strength pack is missing. So, and then when I try to look around and ask people for my strength pack, nobody came up and answered.
Objection.
Defend it.
On the grounds, continuing that I am just a girl, I also have anxiety.
So how does your anxiety, no dochi, play into this?
Well, when asked about the pack, wake your ass up. When I being asked about the strength pack missing, at the time I was very unfamiliar with stacks, and I didn't know whether stacks would, as the children say these days, crash out, or he would be cool.
As the kids
And
say.
in my nerves, I buffered. All I was thinking about was I wrote it on my notes here. I can tell you exactly what I was thinking. That the Fitnessgram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that gets progressively more difficult.
Your Honor, irrelevant in the court.
It indeed is irrelevant.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense because as I was thinking it, I completely shut my mind off to whatever Stacks would have been saying. So how was I supposed to know at that very moment that he was asking about his strength pack? It wasn't until later when Stacks was still mentioning the strength pack that I realized, oh, he doesn't know that I tripped and fell on it, because trip does not stop sight. It does not stop sight at all.
Objection.
State your case.
You know what? Because I was asking everybody individually for my strength pack.
I'm sorry.
I asked everybody individually, so once I got to her, she got quiet. And it's not until later on that she told me that she had my strength pack. And I died in game.
Your Honor, that is not on period. So
Your Honor, let me send you the video.
That is on
I can show video evidence.
Hey.
Your Honor, I can show video evidence.
Show this video evidence.
Copy.
Are you showing the video evidence or?
I'm sending it to you.
No witnesses.
Discord.
No
This nigga here.
Since we might die, I thought I should confess that I accidentally took your string.
I knew it. I looked you straight in your eyes too. I looked you straight in your
Crazy. So upon further viewing of said news or said evidence here.
Oh, that is detailed like a motherfucker.
Judge some way.
Order in my court. It does look like here, Attorney Stir Fry, that your defendant was recorded on 4K. I'm talking about 8K, even 16K video and audio stating that they did take that strength back. So is there something that you want to state in this matter? Because right now it's
Your
not
Honor,
looking good.
if I may, Your Honor, if In said situation where strength packs will be stolen, it is often that people may accidentally grab other people's items. Now, I would like to rule the theory finders keepers, losers weepers. See, if the strength pack had been put near stats, perhaps I would have not tripped and fallen onto the strength pack. But because it was nowhere near stats in his possession, how am I to know that is how am I supposed to know that was belonging to him? And upon asking, how was I supposed to know that he was how do you say honest about it being strength? He didn't say beforehand in the shop, I'm buying strength.
I did.
He just
Damn.
Yikes.
Incorrect.
I'm correct.
Congratulations, boy. Proceed. The defendant.
Incorrect. Well, I would like to circle back to the grounds that I am just a girl. And honestly, the scenario in which the strength pack, this is all I can say, the scenario in which the strength pack was given was a very overstimulating scenario. I would have not intentionally stolen the strength pack.
Sounds like an admission.
No.
It is looking like looking kind of fishy over there.
I'm admitting that I'm just a girl.
I call in witness.
Oh, calling in the first witness.
That's not fair. I don't know how to call in a witness.
I do a great job with the dog.
Okay, sir, truck driver. You know, haven't you noticed that like Stir Fry over there has gotten a bit bulkier and was able to lift a lot of things more than she used to, you know?
Oh, absolutely. They have to be bulking.
Is it because I'm black?
Yes, because I'm black.
No, that's just because I saw you lift like 500 pounds. Now, granted, I was on LSD at the time, so I might have been
So, Mr. Truck Driver here. So what I am hearing is that you have noticed Attorney Stir Fry's defendant take upon these strength packs to boost themselves up just by a tad bit more. Kind of unusual for most part for the average woman, would you say?
Absolutely. This is way more than the average woman. I've seen her flip over a fucking car. Yeah, and I'm a truck driver, so I know how heavy a truck is. It's like heavy.
All right. So Attorney Stir Fry, is there something you want to state in regards to that? Because right now,
Your Honor, I would like to ask and touch on a point. What the fresh hell does the average woman mean?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Witness.
Witness
low battery. I see.
Well, I can answer the first question. So, do you know what a lot lizard is?
Hey, yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm a truck driver. What do you expect?
Can we just 15 and get out of here?
Just gonna put you back. So we're not.
You can call upon a witness. Stir Fry.
I call the. I don't know how to call.
Just say it.
Oh, I call for the dog.
Well, yeah, just call your days now.
Does anybody here know how to translate dog, you may say?
He said he saw everything and that she's guilty.
Wait, he speaks dog?
A good old prosecutor.
would like
If you
to
could
say-
translate that one more time.
Oh yeah. He said he would like a bone. I don't know.
Well, we don't got none of that. So right now, Stir Fry, it looks like your witness, being the dog, is not really helping your case here. Is there any evidence that you want to, submit that could probably help?
I do. So, as I was saying, I was thinking about the fitness gram pacer test at the time. I remember that I was thinking about the fitness gram pacer test because I actually am a trained athlete. So typically,
Objection.
as a
Overruled.
trained athlete, if you would like to look at this here, motherfucking worn out plushie. This is the very first plushie that you see evidence of me carrying with me to my very first shot put competition. So I have a history of just having naturally increased strength. Some would say may implicate a strength pack. I have never needed an enhancement, to your honor.
So what I'm hearing
already
is,
on cocaine.
wait, what?
Never mind. I'm added strength.
And so what I'm hearing is that the prosecutor is making up these false allegations in regards to you,
Yes.
quote unquote,
And I
taking
do
this
know
street.
the video. Yes, and I do know the video in question. Your Honor, that is AI.
AI. I do hear that AI has
Your
become very
Honor,
popular.
the prosecutor has CapCut on his phone. Ooh.
Objection. I do not have CapCut on my phone.
Well, Mr. Prosecutor, do you have any evidence on your behalf that could state otherwise? Because right now, I mean, AI is very popular, and
Using
things.
ChatGPT for his defense.
Okay. So, if you say you proclaim that you have this strength this whole time, right? what is this fake passport?
A fake passport.
What? So, going on and going forward, she probably lied about her strength having it before, and going on and going forward, I like to say having a fake passport, it's wild to me, and it means that she's lying about most of the things she's saying right now. We don't even know her identity.
So now tell me, Stir Fry, are you saying who you really are? Because right now, it is looking like a fake passport, something that is very much a government official type of thing. It's coming back to bite you.
I didn't think that we would be digging in me this deep.
Hey, yo,
But,
whoa, let's slow down here. let's
That fake passport comes from a dark time in my damn, that was good aim. The first passport comes from a different occasion in my life where I was heavily on cocaine. Due to my multiple personalities, the emissary issued me a fake passport to give me a real one because I was legally not allowed to leave the country. But I don't see how any of that would have
Objection.
to do with my enhanced strength.
Well, granted, Stir Fry,
That's
a
crack
fake
strength.
passport could lead to you faking a lot of the things that you had may be going on. Right now, you could be telling me that you are just a girl, but how do I know that? Because you have a fake passport that says otherwise. Do you have any form of
Would you like to
evidence?
see?
Whoa. You're speeding in the parking lot right now. I need you to slow down. You going 90 and 20 miles on. Hey, relax.
Your Honor, if you look at my search history right here, you will see some items such as, how do I know I need an oil change?
What?
You will also see valid things such as junk removal companies, because I don't have I may have enhanced strength, but I don't have the strength of a man per se. Do you see where I'm going with this, Your Honor? There are some things that are there like am I pregnant? You know, that's a common question, or period remedies, you know? So based off that search history, I want to say those are things that a man per se. Your Honor.
She does have a point there, prosecutor.
Listen. I have breaking news.
Sheriff, are you using the So stir fry.
How long did it take you to finish that?
So stir fry, if we look at this correctly, it is showing that you are using a strength pack. Are you saying that what's the typewriter? The journalist is an AI type of person? When I can see them right there. Journalist, say something real quick.
I saw
So what you're telling me is that my journalist that I personally hired is an AI. It's not looking good for you, stir fry.
Discriminating against me.
Objection, using the same thing over and over again.
Damn. I am oppressed.
You know what, prosecutor, do you have any more evidence against the defendant as well as the attorney? Because right now it is looking very suspicious.
I'm finna start fighting. Your Honor, just a question. Would someone who has a strength pack in their possession have such trouble aiming when throwing balls?
Your aim and your strength have nothing to do with each other.
Well, damn, whose side are you fucking on?
I am on the side of money.
So, no further evidence, you know, if you say that your strength is not that good, you know, why do you have like a universal remote, you know? Why do you have this? What, you tossed it into the universe?
I keep losing my remote, so I just need it with the rest of the house okay.
Like, it's literally lost in another universe. Like you threw it to another universe. How do you
I
do
yeeted
that?
it into the sun. I told you I'm a shot put champion. I yeeted it into the sun.
I'm not lying. She just said it just right there. She said her strength is so much. It's so good. Like she's able to throw it at the sun. She's able to throw it at the sun.
I'm not that strong. Just now, yeah, I just do a mark.
Throw a remote at the sun. She said it right there, Your Honor.
It's an intermittent strength, and I would.
That is not. Do you know how far the sun is? And you know how many planets you have to get through to get to the damn sun?
You know.
With my strength being intermittent, it is only enhanced by the raw will, the sheer will of my.
And then
soul.
going back to my witness, the truck driver said that his truck was heavy as shit.
Bring back up the witness.
Your Honor, I can't even drive.
No, you was able to lift this truck. Is that right? Was she able to pick up your truck when it fell over?
I object.
Yeah, I saw her pick up my truck. I saw her throw a trash bag into the sun. She threw it the universal remote while she was at it.
Thank you, Mr. Witness.
I object.
Overrule.
Damn. Wait. does that
Okay,
go,
can we
or-
can we get our votes from the jury now? Because it seems like everything's stacked against her.
I'm sending you a love letter.
No love letters to the juror.
Bribery. It's not bribery. It's pride. Kick her ass.
Trying to change the voting into your favor.
Your Honor, it's not bribery. It's DiGiorno.
You got one more time, Stir Fry. You got one more time before I kick you out this court myself. Do I make myself clear? That's what I thought. Go ahead, juror.
Before I make my decision, I just want to know if there's any more breaking news to be announced.
Yeah, actually, we have one more headline coming out.
Is it ready? Is the headline out?
Give me a second. It's being proofread right now.
Okay. I would like, Your Honor, I would like to see the headline once more.
Okay, well, while we wait for the headline, Stir Fry, is there any last things you want to say? Any evidence you want to present yourself with?
Yes.
We are the world. We are the children.
Objection, irrelevance. Again.
Prosecutor, is there any evidence you want to present before we close up this case?
No, Your Honor. That's all I have.
All right. So once we get this breaking news, we will then see what the fate of Stir Fry.
They're on the jury side. They're bribing the jury.
All I did was draw the world. I've been drawing things that y'all been saying this whole time. You said drugs, I wrote drugs. Can I ask a question to one of the witnesses?
Sure, which witness?
Which one?
Can we summon the dog?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I would like to ask if they actually know what a strength pack is. That sounds about valid to me.
You want to ask him how he
nothing
knows?
but the truth, the whole truth, and always the truth.
Objection.
Bella! Thank you for the raise!
That's hilarious.
Oh, goodbye vocal cords tomorrow.
Thank you for the raid, Bella. Welcome your peoples into the stream. I hope y'all have fun. There's breaking news! Use the strength pass causes people to believe they're happy.
Your Honor, that's not even the right there.
You're right. The news. We need to proofread it again.
No, we need to proofread it.
How do you AI paper?
Thank you.
I mean, that is a human mistake.
Who knows what is happening on Elon's
internet?
internet?
Appreciate stream. Welcome, you guys. Well, I unfortunately, Stir Fry, I appreciate your argument, but with the amounting evidence and the video proof that I too have seen, let me write it.
That's what they call me, the ex-attorney.
How the fuck are an ace attorney? You just kicked.
Shush.
You just punched down on a fucking.
Shush.
And on that note, I will say that the defendant Stir Fry is
guilty.
This is the last you'll see of me.